Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about the things you should have in USA or the things you should must have when you stay in US. This may be helpful for international student or maybe a foreigner who came to US or who still working in US and maybe anything about immigration. Okay. First, health insurance is very good thing you should have in the first thing when you come to your mind when you stay in US. I know some health insurance is very expensive, but I'm gonna say this word easy for you. Insurance is gonna be cheap when you not use it, but when you use it, it look expensive. But it's still better than nothing. Health insurance mostly from my experience, is cover only 70 to 80%. But you have to pay the insurance. Insurance is depend on your wage or your income. If your income very high, your insurance going to be more expensive, and it's going to be cover you more. And each of health insurance is cover different, and each of it have its benefit. My insurance is doesn't cover my eyes, my tooth, and my heart. Three things. Insurance very helpful because the bill hospital in the United States is so expensive. I've been to the hospital. I just talking to the nurse and therapy about 5 to 10 minutes. They charge me 800 or 1,000 or $2,000. I feel like sometimes oh, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this come from. I just talked to this person. I didn't get any treatment. I didn't get it. The, the trick or the therapy or the moving or like a medicine, something, anything. I got charged for $2,000. But when I have a health insurance, hey, I have health insurance. I pay the front. I pay the customer service front window. Oh, your total bill $2,000, $3,000. Oh, you have insurance. You just pay 300 or 400. You see, the health insurance, it helps you a lot. Health insurance you can pay by monthly or maybe a year. I recommend you pay for a year is better because you have to be a headache like, oh, you have to keep paying. Just pay one and see the next year coming cycle. This cycle again. Oh, I pay March this year. I gotta wait for March next year pay. So you can use anytime. So it's helping you a lot. It's not helping you 100%, but at least it's helping you. It's better than nothing. I really hate health insurance when I use it. I like you still have to pay 10 to 20% of the bill. Sometimes the thing is not serious. The health insurance cover for you 100% for unknown thing, but sometimes I don't know. But at least you should have health insurance in everywhere you've been, everywhere you travel, like a car rent or flight travel, or like in the airport or something. You should have health insurance. Or when you in the college or something, you should have health insurance because if you don't have health insurance when you apply for school or something, they're gonna reject. Mostly in my experience, oh, if you don't buy insurance from the school like this one, I cannot approve for you to go to school. Something like that. That's one of my experience. Your experience might be different, but if your parents or your family come to USA for your graduation or come to visit you, they have to buy insurance too. If they don't have the insurance, the immigration or the administration or the checkpoint in the airport, they won't allow you to come to US. That's very important. Be careful. You must have insurance. Okay, the second thing, driver license. If you in the USA and you want to have a car, you should have driver license because walking or try to work in everywhere in USA is very far. It's not close. The closest place that I've been is about 1 mile, 0.5 mile, or 400, 900 feet. That's why I still can walk. But some city or some place you working, it's very far, like a 3 mile, 5 miles. You cannot take a bus all the time. To be honest with you, take a bus is a very horrible experience I have been to. The bus station or something, they didn't do anything wrong. The wrong thing is the weather or maybe the road. Sometimes they have the road, the it have a hole on the road, car accident, traffic jam, staggering with the people, the bus come late. Even though the schedule, oh, the bus come on time, but if in the bad weather, the bus never come on time. Trust me, I had to wait 2 hours outside with the snowing time. I feel like, oh my lord, I don't like to be here anymore. I don't like to stay outside like here anymore. So that's why I decided to buy a car for myself. You can buy a used car or new car, whatever. If you are funding enough, you can pick the thing that you want. Driver lesson is very helpful because you don't need to show the different document ID. If you are international student, you don't have to show your passport all the time because the passport is gonna not. In USA, month, day, year come first. In some country, day, month, year come later. It's totally different. When you have driver license, you can show and approve for yourself. Like when you go to the bank, you can show your ID. Like a driver license is kind of like your personal ID. You buy a drink, it's as ID. You go to watch a movie. If the movie is under 21, over 21, you have to show the ID. You travel someplace like a concert or something, they want to looking, does your egg allow or not? This place is good for you to be here or not? You have ID. Driver license, it helps you to rent the car. If you don't have driver license, you cannot rent any car. You cannot make any process anything without driver license. So it's very important. Health insurance and driver license, mostly important. You should have. Next one, the address. The address has to be matched with your ID, your driver license. If you're living in this city, your driver license should be matched with this address, and you should have your correct information to be matched. Your utility, water, electric, Wi-Fi, network, anything, the bill, anything should be the same address. If you make the lie address and you're not living there, you're living somewhere else, you're gonna be false statement, false update information. You're gonna be cash, and expel from something else. Sorry, this one I didn't write anything much, but I try to speak slowly for you. Next one is very important, tax. Let me write this one. Doesn't matter or no matter what job you're doing, you should have to do tax. You earn $5, $10, you have to do tax. You pay cash, you can do a tax too, but it's maybe different form or document. If you want to do tax anything, you can get cash. That's easy for you. But technically, I don't recommend. But if you want to get money without worry or headache, you can get cash from working. But anything you have to do tax. If you earn more than $50, you have to start to know yourself. Like you have to do tax. Tax gonna be come between January, February, and the deadline is April each year. You're gonna get W2 end of December. You will get a tax form at the end of December. It's called W2. No matter like you got once per year only. If you work 3 company, you could get tax form 3 company. If you work part-time job, 2 or 3 place, you still got paid tax anyway. If you got fired or expelled from the job or the company, you still get a tax form. You have to call back to your company. Hey, I want to get my tax form from last year I'm working here, please. If they don't give you a tax form, they get a trouble. They get a big trouble. Because when you do a tax, you can report like, oh, this company don't do a tax form for me, this person may be illegal, blah, blah, blah. The company gonna get in trouble. So, you have to pay tax. Why people have to take tax? Why do you have to pay tax? Yes. Why? If your money is have low income or not enough, when you do tax, you're gonna get a refund. It's called like tax return. tax return, at least it turn you back around 40 to 50% of the money that you pay. Example, you pay the whole year tax last year about $1,000, you get money back 300. To be honest, you get at that amount is still better than nothing. You have to do tax. It helps you a lot. Why? Each tax you pay, you're gonna get a benefit after you retire. It's gonna pay you by monthly. After that monthly you get paid. So it helps you a lot when you do tax. Even though you come to working part-time on campus or off campus, you do tax, it can keep your status to be good looking. Like, oh, this person come to work legal, this person do a benefit for the country, this person do a benefit for this state. So keep working and do a tax and do on time and never pay late. And the last thing, credit. What is credit? It's not like credit card, but it's similar to credit card. It's called like credit point. When you try to do a finance, give me 1 second. What is credit? Credit is like your self status. This is just my opinion. I don't know how people looking, how people understanding. I just make it simple, my own word. Your self status, like, oh, you pay something on time, you have enough money to pay back, you have things to pay back, you good looking, blah 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 blah. Good looking doesn't mean like, oh, you look beautiful or you look bad or you look ugly. No, not that one. Good looking mean you borrow someone money and you pay back on time, pay back full, complete, and you didn't get trouble or stole money from that person. So when you have a good credit, you can get a loan. Example, if you're in college, oh, your credit score is good, and you can working for the job and you can pay us back. Example, you loan 2,000, 3,000 for a semester to pay for your tuition school, and when you finish the college, you get full-time job and you can pay the money back. So the money gonna cut out from your paycheck each time to pay back to the place that you have been loaned, because they're gonna give you a side contract. And how about finance? Finance down payment is very similar. When you try to buy a car or buy a house, the finance gonna looking like, oh, how many credit score you have. You can checking on the app. I use the app Credit Karma. You can apply for a card easy. It can combine how many cards you have. It can check for you. You can see how many score you have. If your score more than 700, it means good. If your score below 500, it means bad. So it's very hard for you to make a down payment. It still work, but it's not good enough much. Try to pay everything on time and don't borrow the money from the bank too much. So if you borrow too much and you didn't pay on time, you can have financial age really bad and everything down, and it's very hard for you to buy a house. Like example, you sign up for buy a house for pay for 20 years, and I want to pay down payment about 800 to 1,000 per month. But if the person who sell the house to you, they ask for the bank, say, hey, can you check the credit for this person? Is that true or false? If that's true, it's possible for this person make a down payment like that? If they say, oh, your score is good, more than 600 or 700 or 800, oh yeah, this person is good credit, so I can make a down payment for him, and the interest charge is going to be low. But if you have bad credit or bad score, your credit loan down payment is going to be high. Example, the first person paid down 1,000 per month, this person had to pay 3,000 or 4,000 per month, and the interest rate like to be more than 5% or 6%. So try to keep your credit to be good standard. Don't make it bad. Don't borrow. Don't steal. Don't make it bad. So this gonna be all the thing you should do or should have in the USA when you're coming. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching and have a nice day.